Hello, I'm William Shatner, and we're doing MoviePhone.com Unscripted, and I'm here with Avril Lavign. Well, you and I have a picture out, although it's not our picture. It's a picture of our voice, Over the Hedge.
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
It's awesome. It's funny.
We play father and daughter, but we've never seen each other.
Nope.
It was a strange way of doing it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, I would have expected to, I would have thought that we would have been together and done it, but since it was my first time, realizing that you record by yourself.
You were like in your middle teens when we started it. It took forever to do, about 3 years or so? So the form of this thing is, I'll ask you a question, you ask me a question.
Sounds good to me. What is the biggest challenge of putting your personality into an animated character?
The biggest challenge, Avril, is trying to remember what you did the last time you were in the studio. Because the making of a film is such a long time, making of an animated film lacks any continuity whatsoever. They give you pages, and they being the director usually, and you're in an isolated booth in a studio, and you come in and you do some words, say some words, some of the lines, then you go away for several months, and then you come back, and they have put the lines to figures, but then they see it doesn't work, so they give you new lines, and you had to sort of try and remember what it was I did that was different the last time that I could continue this time. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. It's a
Really?
ballad. The Goo Goo Dolls are one of my favorite bands, and I love the production on it, lyrics, everything.
Is it the same question when I ask, what's your favorite song to sing?
I've been fortunate enough to have actually sang that song with Johnny Resnick, the lead singer, but, so yeah, it was a favorite to sing.
Where do you learn to sing?
I've never had lessons, and it's just something I just grew up singing, and it was very natural for me.
You grew up singing because there was music in your house?
Not too much. I sang in church, and I sang around my little town.
Which was?
Napanee, Ontario.
Where?
Napanee, Ontario in Canada.
I didn't know you were Canadian. I'm Canadian too. I'm from Montreal.
Oh, wow. Which do you prefer, comedy or sci-fi?
Well, sci-fi can be pretty funny. Actually, there's no difference, in my opinion,
Okay.
between comedy, drama, and whatever. I mean, science fiction is only... I mean, in a science fiction film, you'd be sitting in this chair the same way we're sitting in it now, just the chair looks differently. But what we're saying and what we're doing would be the same thing. So sci-fi is just merely the look of it. But comedy and drama, in my mind, are the same thing. Being funny, you have to be as real as possible. And being real, you look for that which is amusing. So it's all basically the same. The question is, do you want to act in live form films?
Well, I guess I'd have to see what happens. You know, I love doing new stuff, and I love a challenge. And I believe if, you know, the right script came my way, then anything's possible.
Does that mean action adventure, or is it a love interest, or is it...
I like, you know, deep movies, and I like love movies. I definitely wouldn't start off in a chick flick or anything like that, even though they are fun to watch. Do something more on the serious side.
Babes in bathing suits and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I do think I could play a Valley Girl.
A Valley Girl.
Yeah.
Ottawa Valley Girl. I love the way that reporters say it. I'd like to ask a follow-up question, please. Do you have trouble with your left hand?
No.
Lifting it or anything like that?
No.
Because that is the biggest rock I have ever seen.
Thank you.
That is enormous. That you're married.
I'm getting married.
You're engaged.
Yes.
See, I don't read those things, so I don't know. Who are you engaged to?
Derek Whibley.
Is that great?
Yes.
And
It's
it's
amazing.
like the best thing that ever happened?
Absolutely.
Since leaving Napanee?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a gigantic
Thanks.
a diamond, beautiful diamond.
Thank you.
I got one for you now. Does performing in music videos help you act in movies?
Not really. I mean, doing music videos, you're getting used to being in front of cameras and sort of acting a little bit, but I think it's a completely different thing when it comes to doing movies as opposed to music videos, because you have to, really put yourself into the script and study a character and memorize lines, and it's definitely a harder process and a longer process.
Than memorizing the lyrics to a song?
Yeah, I'll memorize the lyrics in 2 seconds to a song. I mean, especially because I write. But being in a movie, if you're memorizing lines, that actually isn't too hard for me, but if you have a lot, then it's definitely more of a challenge. Have you had encounters with animals like the ones in Over the Hedge?
The animals in Over the Hedge are lovely, friendly, common animals, foxes and possums and skunks, and very common animals. So yes, I, like almost everybody, have encountered these animals. I love animals, and I have dogs and horses, and I have a place in the country that where animals come down from the mountains all the time. There's puma. I mean, mountain lions are really extraordinary, and then there's wild pig, and wild turkey, wild deer, of course, all of them. And in fact, in this place that I have, I've had a sculptor in wood make animals and Indians and people, and I've put them in the woods. So if you were to walk in this area, you might catch a glimpse of an animal, but it is in fact a statue.
Cool.
Finish this sentence. The 3 things I love about movies are?
I love the effect a movie can have on me when I watch it, the emotion that's involved. I love the creative process, and I love when you can get with your guy or your girl and snuggle and watch a movie and have some popcorn.
That's great.
Finish this sentence. The 3 things I love about movies are?
I love performing in them. I like acting in movies. I love the reality of it. I love trying to do new things on each take. I love the nuances that are involved. I like to see other people, not myself. The one thing I hate about movies is looking at myself, but I love to watch other fine performers. And the third thing is, I love the music of film. I love the way music enhances a film. And I would certainly love to hear you sing in a film. Well,
Thank you to Movie Phone.
and thank you for watching and sending in your questions.
Bye.
And bye-bye.